I'm Mrs. C.
And I'm Mikey.
And today we're going to be talking about patterns. We're going to be learning about ABB patterns. If you watched my other videos on AB patterns, then you know that an AB pattern is when one color and another color repeat, like red, blue, red, blue. In an ABB pattern, we have one color or shape or object and two of another color or shape or object. And so in an ABB pattern, we would have red, blue, blue, red, blue, blue, red, blue, blue, repeating. It's important to know about patterns because if you're good at patterns, then you're going to be good at predicting. And if you're good at patterns, it's going to help you with some higher level math skills later on. So let's get started. Let's take a look at an ABB pattern. This is a color pattern. Michael, can you tell us what this pattern is?
Green, blue, blue. Green, blue, blue.
And what should come next?
Green,
And then what should come after that?
blue.
Blue, you got it. Good. Let's look at another pattern. This is going to be an ABB pattern using letters. Can you tell us what this pattern is?
A, B, B. A, B, B. A,
So what should come in the first box here?
A,
And then what?
B.
B. Good. Let's look at the shape pattern. Tell us what the shape pattern is.
Pink,
Well, it's a purple, what?
purple, 12.
Square. And then what?
Tall,
And then what?
tall,
Square, star, star. Good. And then what's next?
12. Tall, tall.
And what should come in the first box here?
12.
Square. And then what?
Tall,
Star. Good. And if we were to keep going with our pattern, what would come next? We have square, star, star, square, star, star, square, star,
tall.
star. Good.
And then,
We're going to clear that off and let's start with this pattern. Now this pattern's kind of tricky because we have all squares and they're all red. So how can we tell what's different about these to tell about our pattern?
because the little and two are bigger.
Good. So tell us, how can we talk about this pattern? We can say it's small.
Small, big, big.
Good. Here's another one. What would we call this?
Small, big, big.
Good. And then what should we put into our first box here?
Small,
Small. And then what?
big.
Big. All right, good. And let's look at this one. What can we call this pattern?
Circle, triangle.
Triangle?
Um,
Rectangle.
Circle, triangle. Rectangle. Circle, triangle. Rectangle. Circle, rectangle, rectangle.
Right. Circle, rectangle, rectangle. And then what?
Circle, rectangle, rectangle,
Good. And what should go in the box?
rectangle.
Rectangle? Let's go back and say our pattern again. Circle, rectangle, rectangle. Circle, rectangle, rectangle.
Circle.
The little circle or the big circle?
Big.
The big circle. And then what?
Triangle.
Rectangle.
Rectangle.
There you go. Good. All right. And this last one's going to be kind of tricky because there's all different colors here. But we're going to ignore the colors and just think about the shape. So tell me what the shape pattern is here.
Triangle, square, square. Triangle,
square,
square, square.
Good. So what should come next?
Triangle.
The little triangle or the big triangle?
Big one.
The big one. And then what?
Square.
Which square?
Big.
The big square? Look at all these. Look at all those. Those are little squares.
Oh yeah, the little one.
The little one. Good. So now you at home know, and Michael, now you know what an ABB pattern is. It's when we have one color or shape and two of another color or shape and they repeat, like purple, orange, orange, purple, orange, orange, purple, orange, orange. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.